What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing something quite a bit different from the usual. We're not going to be in a normal car. This is the Drift Go-Kart. Link will be in the description. And as you saw by the title, this is not the only special thing going on today. We are going to be doing big versus small drifting. So I got the smallest drift car that I could find versus a drift semi. We are on Clutch Kicker's Paradise, I think is the name of the map. It'll be in the description down below, as always. I picked a pretty simple map, keep it easy for me, because these are going to be some difficult cars. But towards the end of the video, I'm going to throw both of these onto a Formula Drift track and see what can happen. Let's jump right into it. I have been practicing a bit with this mini go-kart here. Now initially, it seemed like it was too high of a horsepower to drive. I'll have to check, but it is very high horsepower. As you can, gas is very touchy. Definitely still smooth. Honestly, this thing's really nice. It drifts decently smooth for how small it is. You would think it'd be hard to control. It might have some really easy to get big angle with this thing, honestly. It's very precise with the steering. I feel like if we're gonna have a clear winner here, it's going to be this one is going to take over the tight turning radius. Let's see, can it do a big donut? It just as easily does big donuts. I feel like if you're not super careful with the throttle, the back end just wants to slide out too easily. Starting next, we are going to be doing kind of like a drag race. We're going to see how fast each one will get going in this straight. I know this is a drift car and this isn't what it's meant for, but I feel like this could be interesting. So let's go ahead and do it. In the go-kart, we hit 126 going off of the drag strip. We will see how fast the semi-truck can go. Now, I have one more test that I want to try. What we're going to do is throw a 360 on this straight and see how well each one will 360. Okay, that was bad. That was initially, that one was pretty bad. Let's try that again. Not too bad. There's not a lot of car to move though, so I feel like that might be what's causing this issue here, because it's just sliding all around the track when I'm trying to throw that 360. Let's give it one more shot on this straight, and then we'll switch over to the semi. No, it doesn't go the direction I want. Alright, one more. Okay, so it's definitely possible. It's pretty difficult in this tiny thing though. However, it can do these very small turns. So the 360 is very difficult in this tiny one. Let's hop onto the semi and see how that'll do on this map. Okay, so initial thoughts driving to the start line. This thing feels like you're driving a semi. It won't even fit under the tent. It is a big thing to turn. The steering got 3 times heavier. Let's try to get some drifting. Oh god. Okay, so that was a rough turn there. This is 1,000 base horsepower. It's called the Scania, I think is how you pronounce it. It'll be in the description. Let's go with that. I can't pronounce the name. As you could see there, I couldn't get the back end to go loose and it won't break. Okay, this thing is massive. Not much power needed to break it loose though. Okay, let's get this going. Okay, so third gear is definitely the one we want to be in. We are having to go decently slow through here, but I don't know, it's such a big thing to be drifting. It's doing it though. It is very not nimble, like the last one. Oh god, okay. Very difficult on these wider turns to control. Let's try dropping a gear through these tighter turns, see what that does. Oh yeah. It does not like to stay sideways. It's really weird. You have to like anticipate what you're gonna do before you do it. And like, it's almost as if you have to start doing it a little earlier than you normally would. So far though, it was a rocky start, but it's feeling pretty decent now. Get a little red line in there. It's very hard to pick up speed in this. Let's try to pick up speed on this next go. See how fast we can get going down some of these turns. That go-kart was flying. This thing's like a boat. Oh, wow. Okay. It controls about as good as a boat, too. It is decently easy to control, I will say that. It has really nice control. You just have to know what you're gonna do well ahead of time. Okay. We're losing her. Oh god. Honestly, that's a decent sized turn radius. That was not bad. That was a decent sized donut radius. Now we're moving. We're really moving. No! Oh god. Oh, we saved it. We saved it. Oh, this thing, it is so bouncy. The other one was so small and nice and low to the ground that it just didn't bounce much at all. This thing just bounces everywhere. Oh, and if you go too fast, it does not stop. The brakes in this thing are terrible. Okay, so we're gonna go do the little donut test that we did with the go-kart. So what you do, what I do, what we did is we came to this. We went around here, and then we followed it up this little bit. Oh god, the bounce. It bounces so much. It's doing it though. Slowly but surely, it is definitely making it around this thing. It's just, it's so much more difficult to move. Okay, next we're gonna head up to the drag strip. It's enough of this. I apologize if this isn't the exact spot I started the first one in. It's a little difficult to do in something of this size. Alright, let's see. We got 126 by the end of the track in the go-kart. Let's see how fast this will go. Okay, so it's still able to spin the tires in these higher gears. 130. Oh, but it doesn't stop. Oh no. Oh, we are so far. We are still going. Full brake. Oh my god, that just took like a quarter mile to stop it. Okay, so little reset there. Let's try drifting through this little part here. Correct. I thought for sure that this semi would win in the drag race because I'm pretty sure it has quite a bit more horsepower. This is sitting at over 1,000. It did. It got 130. It didn't win by much, but it did win. So let's go ahead and try to throw a 360, and then we'll move on to the Formula Drift course. Surprisingly, I did reset. I reset because I was in the grass, and this thing is a boat. It is very difficult to move around. It will drift that tiny section at the beginning though. But I do think that this is doing smoother 360s than the first one, but it does need quite a bit more space. Okay, we're gonna make this more fair by starting right here for the 360. It's quite a bit bigger, so it needs more space. I mean, it's definitely spinning smoother than the go-kart, which is very surprising. It is definitely not easy though. You have to get the manji leading up to the 360 just right. Let's try it right here. It's definitely possible. It's very hard to do in this small of a space though. It's just such a big thing to move. Let's give it one more shot, see if we can make one stay on the road. Okay, I think our semi won that one. We kept it on the road. We definitely think the semi won that one with the 360 challenge. It kept it on the road. The go-kart was just too much power to keep it on the road. Alright, let's move on to the Formula Drift map. We're gonna start in the go-kart. Okay, we're here on the VDC Silverstone Raceway in our go-kart. I checked the horsepower. This little thing's got 500 base horsepower, 562 to be exact. Let's see how this thing will drift on this VDC map. I have a feeling it's not gonna be easy. This thing's like driving a feather now. Okay, so far it is not wanting to keep in line with the tracks, with the clipping zones. Okay, so I'm gonna give these 4 runs, with the first one being practice, so that was like a warm-up practice run. This is run number 2, or 1, of the official runs. We're gonna see which one does best out of the official ones. What? We're gonna see which one does best out of 3 official runs. Let's see how this does. This is the first official run that's not practiced. Okay, we missed 1 clipping zone. 2 clipping zones, we're just driving. Oh god. Okay. We crashed. So I think we got 3 clipping zones and a crash first run. Okay, run number 2 for the go-kart. Run number 1, we only hit 3 clipping zones and crashed. Let's see how we do. So far we've missed one. We started to hit that one, but not quite all the way through. So we missed two. We missed two clipping zones, and we were definitely shallow on all of them. Alright, so third and final run, let's see how we can do. I love the sound of the turbo in this thing, it's amazing. Okay, so third and final official run, let's see how we can do. Okay, so we missed one clipping zone. Oh, we crashed, no! Not the time to be doing that. Okay. We did crash a little bit. We went off course a little. It's okay. We still hit all but 2 or 3 clipping zones on the third run. Let's see if we can do any better in the semi. Okay, so once again, we missed on our best run in the go-kart. We missed 3, I want to say, clipping zones, and all of them were shallow. So let's see if we can do any better in this. I feel like it's going to be hard to see, so we're going to go in this little bit of an extra wide view. Once again, the first run is practice, and then we got 3 runs to get better than the go-kart. It is very difficult to drive through there, but at least it actually fit under. Oh my gosh. Oh my lord. Oh no. Okay, so third gear's our best friend. This thing does not move very fast. I forgot. Okay, so we crashed pretty hard a couple times, and we missed all but like 2 clipping zones, so we only actually got 2 of them. This is going to be the first official run. Let's see how we do. I'm a little worried after that practice run. But we know now we need third gear. I forgot how much this thing doesn't stop. Alright, let's go. Nice and slow into this first one. Okay, so we kind of hit that first one. We definitely did a lot better there. Oh, so much more smooth. Okay, I think we missed 1 or 2 clipping zones, so we're already doing better than the go-kart. But we could fail on these next 2, which would mean that the go-kart technically did better. Alright, let's see how we do this time. This thing does not break. I need to start that earlier. We missed that first clipping zone again. Okay. So far, we've only missed 1. It pulled through. Clutch in for this whole section. Oh, it's missing the back, but it did do it. Definitely better, much better than the first one, much better than the go-kart. This thing is buttery smooth on this track. Once you get it in a rhythm, it doesn't bounce as much as you would think. I'm gonna go on the left side. No, we gotta keep it fair. Okay, let's go third and final run, see how we do. Let's try and hit this first clipping zone this time. Okay, there we go. Oh, we missed that one though. Oh no! No! We failed! We failed on the last clipping zone. Technically though, we still only missed 2, and the first 2 runs were much smoother than any of them on the go-kart. I'm gonna say that the semi won that. I mean, it's a little hard to judge considering, you know, it's a semi versus a go-kart. But leave it in the comments down below. Which one do you think won that, the semi or the go-kart? This thing is not easy to do anything with at all, but it is definitely fun to drive. I mean, let's hop into first person, see how high up this thing sits. As you can see, this thing just sits above everything else. Anyways, I think the semi won that. Leave it in the comments down below. Who do you think won, semi or go-kart? Thank you guys for coming to this video. I had a ton of fun making it. If you want to see more like it, subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment if you have any ideas for stuff you would like to see. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.